Good evening. Today, we will be covering the post-market update dated the 24th of July, 2024. Indian benchmark indices witnessed profit booking for the fourth consecutive session on July 24 with Nifty below 24,450, mostly led by banking names. At close, the Sensex was down 280.16 points or 0.35% at 80,148.88, and the Nifty was down 65.50 points or 0.27% at 24,413.50. Top Nifty losers were Bajaj Finserv, Britannia Industries, Bajaj Finance, Tata Consumer, and Axis Bank, while gainers included HDFC Life, Tech Mahindra, BPCL, NTPC, and Tata Motors. Talking about the corporate segment, we have United Spirits shares soared 6.5% to hit a record high of 1,417.30 rupees on July 24, a day after the liquor company reported positive earnings for the April-June period. The company's net profit grew around 2% on year to 485 rupees crore in Q1 on financial year 2025, up from 477 rupees crore. Revenue also rose 3.5% to 2,761 rupees crore against 2,667 rupees crore in the corresponding quarter of the preceding fiscal. Even though the top line as well as bottom line growth seems modest, it was still above what most brokerages anticipated. Growth for the company was anticipated to be weak on year due to inflationary impact on price-sensitive consumers. The better-than-expected performance on those fronts was driven by a 10% growth in the company's prestige and above segment, which delivered a little over 10% rise in sales. Volume growth for the segment also came at 3.5%. Meanwhile, analysts also commended the 170 basis point on-year expansion in the company's EBITDA margin, which came at 19.5% in the June quarter, thanks to cost optimization measures. In addition, the liquor company also announced two acquisitions. Firstly, it will acquire a 15% stake in V9 Beverages, which owns the drinks brand Sober, for a sum of 2.3 rupees crore. Sober is engaged in developing, producing, marketing, and selling zero-proof alcohol beverages under the brand name Sober. With this acquisition, United Spirits aims to provide consumers with a wider choice of drinks for social and personal occasions. This investment also allows the company to continue partnering with innovative startup entrepreneurs to explore emerging consumer trends in the category. Shares of SUZLON Energy surged 10% in the last 2 days, touching its new all-time high of 60.71 rupees on BSE on Wednesday after the company reported a 200% year-on-year growth in its consolidated net profit for the quarter that ended June 2024 at 302 rupees crore. The stock surged 5% to hit its upper circuit in Monday's session as well. The company's revenue from operations in the reported quarter stood at 2,016 rupees crore versus 1,348 rupees crore reported in the year-ago period, rising 50% year-on-year. Among major milestones hit by the company in the April-June quarter were the highest Q1 deliveries in 7 years at 274 megawatts, a 103% increase, along with the highest quarterly EBITDA in 7 years, the company filing claimed. The company also reported its largest ever order book of 3.8 gigawatts since inception, 29 years. Shares of SUZLON Energy have given multi-bagger returns of 203% in the last 1 year and have multiplied by nearly 10 times in the last 2 years. On a year-to-date basis, the stock has increased by nearly 58%. The SUZLON Group is one of the leading renewable energy solutions providers in the world, with 20.8 gigawatts of wind energy capacity installed across 17 countries. Headquartered in Pune, SUZLON Energy is a vertically integrated organization, with in-house research and development centers in Germany, the Netherlands, Denmark, and India. THYROCARE Technologies shares jumped 16.75% to their fresh all-time highs of 759 rupees after the company posted 46% year-on-year jump in profit after tax to 24.7 rupees crore for the first quarter ended June 2024. The company's consolidated revenue has increased 16% year-on-year to 157 rupees crore for the first quarter of financial year 2025, while the gross margin stood at 100.7 rupees crore, up from 87.7 rupees crore in the corresponding quarter of the previous year. This is an increase of 15% YOY. THYROCARE's pathology and radiology segments revenues grew 16% and 15% year-on-year, respectively. Meanwhile, the revenue from partnerships surged 29% year-on-year and franchise revenues saw an increase of 11% year-on-year. Consolidated reported EBITDA for the quarter grew by 21% YOY, while the standalone reported EBITDA rose by 25% year-on-year. THYROCARE is India's first fully automated diagnostic laboratory with a focus on providing quality at affordable costs to laboratories and hospitals in India and other countries. The company became one of the first Indian diagnostic laboratories to obtain internationally renowned quality accreditations like ISO 9001-2000 rating as early as 2001, which is now escalated to ISO 9001:2015 and CAP, College of American Pathologists, certification in 2007. Jewelry stocks continued their upward trend for the second consecutive day on Wednesday as investors reacted positively to the government's decision to lower customs duties on gold and silver. This policy change is expected to reduce domestic prices and potentially boost demand. Amid this backdrop, jewelry stocks surged up to 8%, and the trend extended into today's session. KALYAN Jewellers India gained another 15%, reaching a fresh all-time high of 633.35 Indian rupees per share. Motherson saw its shares jump 7% to 165.75 Indian rupees apiece. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on Tuesday proposed a reduction in basic customs duty on gold and silver to 6% and platinum to 6.4%. The reduction in the basic customs duty on gold, silver, and platinum has been a long-pending demand of the gems and jewelry industry. On Tuesday, the government reduced customs duties on various products, including gold, silver, and critical minerals, to lower input costs, enhance value addition, boost export competitiveness, cut smuggling, and stimulate domestic manufacturing. Amines and Plasticizers Limited in daily time frame is trading around 309.65 points with a change of 20% and is trading with a net volume of around 143.512 thousand shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 280.35, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 62.79. Agritech, India, Limited in daily time frame is trading around 281.05 points with a change of 20% and is trading with a net volume of around 1.252 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 219.79, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 87.62. IFCI Limited in daily time frame is trading around 83.95 points with a change of 20% and is trading with a net volume of around 161.136 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 72.13, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 71.85. For the stock recommendation we have, Aurobindo Pharma Limited looks good and can be bought at 1,354 rupees, keeping a stop loss of 1,326 rupees and a target of 1,400 rupees.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.